Y'all see that? Y'all see that hat? Real man. Salute to y'all. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I'm here to talk about Grove Hero being shot in Charlotte, North Carolina. Here go the video. I'll give my commentary after the video. He came out joking about it. I don't see nothing funny about it, but here go the video.
Just into our newsroom, breaking news. CNPD officers have blocked off a parking lot in northwest Charlotte where they say 3 people have been shot. Channel 9's Glenn Counts is live at that scene on Freedom Drive. And Glenn, this is right outside a shopping center?
You're correct about that, Jonathan. We are at Freedom Drive and Tuckasegee. There's, like, for those of you who are not familiar, there's a Dollar Tree, a Planet Fitness, and a number of other stores here. Yes, 3 people have been shot, but the good news is, Jonathan, is that police tell me that the injuries are all considered to be life-threatening. Non-life-threatening. All the victims have been taken to the hospital. They are all expected to make a recovery, a full recovery. Now, I'm going to step out of the way here so you can see some of the scenes there. And there are multiple scenes here, but this one by the Boost Mobile store, this one we're told is where the violence took place, where the 3 people were shot. Just outside of it, police have been marking off part of the parking lot with shell casing evidence markers. And then over here at the Best Way, which is down, I'd say, a few hundred feet, there's another scene that is roped off over there. We were told that one of the victims ran in that direction in order to escape and get free of the violence. Now, police have not arrested anybody at this point in time, and it's still very early. They're still trying to figure out what happened and why and who is responsible. Back to you, Jonathan.
Yeah, it looks like a lot for police to process a pretty expansive scene. Thank you for that report, Glenn.
Remind me to never go on Freedom Road in Charlotte. But I don't want to play the clip. Grove Hero thought it was, he made a joke out of it. You know what I mean? He's a rapper, he's an entertainer, so he's gonna, they got to have a persona, like nothing don't bother them, and they not bothered by nothing. They don't care about nothing. But 3 people getting shot is a serious situation. Him getting shot, I think he got shot in his spine. That's a serious situation, or near his spine. I don't think he can walk. So he was laughing. His friends was joking about it. I hope he have a speedy recovery. I don't know why anybody would want to be a rapper in 2025. I pray my son do anything other than rap. It's not worth it. But in an unrelated news, we got another video coming to you. This one turned deadly. Hopefully, Grove Hero and his friends heal up. They seem to be okay. They joking about it. I don't think it's a joke. But let's go to this other story because we here to react to the news.
New video tonight shows a deadly shooting between 2 family members. There's a couple of people arguing in the middle of an apartment complex in Pineville, and then the shooting. Channel 9's Evan Donovan is live outside the Brook Apartments, and he spoke to the woman who took the video. Evan?
Scott, she lives in one of these apartments behind me, right next to where this shooting happened. She did not want to show her face, but she heard the arguing Saturday night and the gunshots. She said it really bothered her, and it terrified her kids. On Saturday evening around 6 o'clock, neighbors in the Brook Apartments in Pineville say they heard these 2 men arguing, and a short time later, 2 gunshots.
My kids were hysterical. My kids were here, and my daughter was crying.
The neighbor who took this video from before the shooting spoke with us, but did not want to be identified. She says the argument lasted a while, and she noticed that the man in the black jacket you see here was acting eerily calm.
I just knew something wasn't right with the situation. It was scary to see.
Yeah, you said you thought it was odd that he was so calm.
Yeah, I thought it was very odd. I knew something wasn't right.
Police identified the man who was shot and killed as 37-year-old Jose Roberto Ferreira. Police say the shooter is this man, 23-year-old Johan Ibarra, and that he is the boy's uncle. Court documents say Ferreira was trying to break up an argument between Ibarra and his girlfriend. As you can see, the argument moved outside the apartment. When they came back inside, the documents say Ferreira's son heard Ibarra say he was going to shoot Ferreira, then watched it happen. Neighbors and police tell us they saw Ibarra run away after the shooting. He was later caught at a gas station on Lancaster Highway. Multiple neighbors tell us they're still struggling with what happened.
It was sad to hear and see and hear the mom crying, and just all of it. It affected us.
Ibarra is still in jail tonight, held on a $100,000 secured bond and charged with first-degree murder. Court documents state he is also a fugitive, wanted in Georgia on a charge of theft by receiving stolen property. Live in Pineville, Evan Donovan, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
All right, Evan, thank you.
All right, so you saw that, you heard that. That's two situations in Charlotte. Charlotte don't seem to be a city that mess around. And this is not me bragging about Charlotte. This is not me giving them props. This is not me highlighting a bad situation. This is me saying that you got to be careful of your surroundings. Be careful of what city that you live in. If you have a city to where people can't argue, neighbors, cousins, friends can't argue, figure it out and get over it without turning deadly. Now two people lost their life. The gentleman who did the shooting is in jail. The person who got shot is unalive. In Grove Hero situation, he was able to walk away with his life, and two of his friends were able to walk away with their life. But what if we turned on the TV and all of those people lost their life? That would have been four people in one weekend in the same city. So, are you willing to die for fun? I'm not. I don't go to concerts. I don't go to certain situations where I know it brings an element that normally in normal situations is not there. You can go to certain concerts and certain events where you know it's not going to be a large number of guns and large number of violence, but certain events you go to, it's almost inevitable that it's going to be violent. It's like, when is it going to happen? I saw a story out in California. They had a hood day, and next thing you know, the next day or during the hood day, after they had a peaceful hood walk, and I'm thinking, you know what, these people are united. These gang members of LA are coming together. The game, YG, all these people, these celebrities are bringing the gangs together. These people are going to unify. These people are going to make money together and stop killing each other because they're all talented. And then next thing you know, you see on the news, the whole hood day shot up. So it's just like, where can we get together without drama? Where can we all celebrate one another without drama? If you're going to have beef, I know a lot of y'all see me and certain people on YouTube and certain people on Instagram going back and forth, but I'm not going to go looking for him. I don't know if he's stupid enough to come looking for me, but hopefully he's not. So there's a point to where there's a threshold that you should not cross. Uh, when you fire a weapon, it's final. Shooting at people is a final thing, and you don't know where it's going to end. So everybody should be a little more emotionally intelligent. I use their word so people can understand it. But I've never in my life personally been emotional and intelligent at the same time. Every time I get emotional, somebody get hurt, or either I hurt myself by accident. So no, there's never been a time I've been emotional and intelligent. So I tell people to deal with your emotions, learn how to manage your emotions. Um, but a lot of the educated bourgeoisie people say that it's a certain thing called emotional intelligence. Again, I've never in my life been emotional and intelligent at the same time. If you have the ability to be emotional and intelligent at the same time, then use your emotional intelligence, whatever you need. But this shooting, this violence, and this dumb stuff, it got to stop. I like to joke. I'm a funny jokester. I'm a serious guy when need to be, but I know how to distance myself from the nonsense. I'm not trying to go out and have an argument with somebody and it turns into a shooting. So let's everybody protect ourselves, be aware of our surroundings. And before I go, let's ask our former vice president and could potentially be um, the president in 2028. Let's see if she can do something to help black people and maybe stop this violence. Let's see. Here's a word from her.
So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit black people. No. So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit.
Dang. So there you have it. We on our own. I'm gone.